Hello guys, welcome to our new episode of our market structure review. Today is Monday. I think we just have we have just witnessed some really high fluctuation of the market. Currently it is Asian section. Earlier in Asian section we have just seen a panic sell at the start of this section. Very necessary for us to have an early review to catch up with everything to see whether something important has changed, right? So 9 a.m. 9:46 right now. So firstly, jumping to Nasdaq and US dollars, as you can see, there's absolutely something has changed right now for this week. Both Nasdaq and the currency index has dropped significantly, right? So for Nasdaq, I think this price chart doesn't look really well. It retraced for a very large amount. Please let us check. This is 13. Decreased by 13%, which is quite significant, but it is staying around like 200 EM in line above. This is one. And secondly, the US currency index, we previously has discussed that this is like a very long period of support, right? This is a support area for already half a year, right? It has broken down. It has broken down. So it doesn't. So for the previous history, it doesn't happen quite often that both Nasdaq, both stock market and the foreign market decrease significantly. This happens because of some panic selling, right? Previously in the past, like COVID, COVID event, or all of a sudden COVID event, it happens as well, right? For a panic sell. So when we look back into the cryptocurrency market, it is similar case, right? Right now we can find like every market has dropped significantly. This is also due to the fact that everything is de-risking from I think primarily from the large institutions de-risking, and also for the retail side when everyone realized, and especially in Asian area, after the weekend and the price dropped significantly, there follows a significant panic sell, and it just triggered a very large liquidation on the market. So back in all, we will look at this price chart. So let us review our last week's trade. So actually it goes okay. Let us review the trade first, and then I will jump back into the price chart. So for Bitcoin, we have executed. This is a high time for trade, not the low time for trade. Low time for trade we also have a lot, but just for demonstrative purpose, we will just show everyone about the daily time frame trade. So for Bitcoin, got a short and this trend line, descending trend line, and then got a short. Targeting mid-range, but we decided to flip long. It got stopped out. So for these two trades, I think it's one. The short is got like 2.5 hour, and the long trade got -1 hour. So this is Bitcoin is 1.5 hour, and then for Ethereum, we also got two trades. One is a triangle trade targeting a range high. We got stopped out, and as we last week's review, we have discussed the one scenario that if it break down, we will trigger a short. So that's why we have short. This is a 4.45 bar. I will show you guys why this is a target. So this is -1 for long and 5 R for the short. This is 3.5 R. So overall for Bitcoin and Ethereum, we should have trigger like 6 R, 5 to 6 R. So it's fairly okay for daily time frame. The average R for the week, if we can sustainably maintain that up no less than 4 hours, that's very okay result. This is for a daily time frame, and we can also increase the hours during some low time frame scalping, right, or momentum trading, or like reversion trade, etc. So yeah, this is just some general idea to show that how actually we can trade for the advantage for increasing some of the price, some of the revenue, and some of the power. Okay, so that would be the trades. So we can remove that now. Jump back to the Bitcoin chart. So what is it now? Descending channel. The price currently standing at the lower boundary of the descending channel. So we should expect a bounce, right? Especially there's a significant liquidation event, and also a negative funding rate right now, and also the fear index. Everyone is fearful, quite extreme at an extreme level. So I would definitely expect a bounce right now. And also another confluence is that on Friday around this area, I think there's a CME gap around this area, which is 62K. the lower yellow line is the previous last 2 weeks CME line. It also already has a trigger. So so the current scenario, I think, but I should remove this. Okay. So the long scenario should not be happening anymore, right? It has already passed through a lot. Let me update some of the red curve. So actually, this follow very exactly like this place. And currently, the price has broken down the 200 EMA line. So so overall, definitely we can't really see the current market structure is a bull market now. It's breaking down. So even if there's a bounce, we can expect a bounce or something like a short squeeze, but it's like going in this area, and then we probably need to see like what will happen next, right? That would probably be this week's topic, right? Because really high volatility, right? 1 week for dropping significantly. How much is it? It's like 23% for a week. That's insane. That's insane, right? So I don't think volatility will increase again. So for a volatility depression, I think a natural bounce up to this area should be okay. This is one. And secondly, maybe the momentum is lacking. Then the descending triangle will be breaking down. That would be really even also very bad, right? We can target to our previous target. That would be 42K, right? The reason for that is this area, right? 42K. So we can trigger one is this short. The long, I probably won't trigger long now because currently it's a panic environment. It seems like everything in macro environment is a lot of uncertainty right now. So I would rather wait and also preserve capital as well, right? Last week is okay for trading. For this week, probably we can see when market stabilize, we can see whether it follow this track, right? But even if it bounce up, I think it's also better for us to trigger some short, right? 2 shorts here. Right, so that will be the short trade. We are entering the bear market now. Not bear market, potential bear market, but range bear market for sure, not the bull market now. And another thing is that I think, as we discussed in the bear scenario, I think what really is similar to the current case is the 2019 one, right? Okay, so yeah, I drew something here as well. So I will draw it again because that's like generally we cannot draw it. So where are we? Where are we right now? So back in 2019, this is like a descending triangle, right? Also a bear structure, right? Or a ascending triangle, and then breaking down. So breaking down the price is staying below the 200 EMA line. So this is very similar to the current situation, right? And after 32 days, break down. And yeah, let me send it back to the current price now. That's a long history. Okay, the current price. Something has changed. Not the descending triangle. You can argue for that as well, right? Descending one, argue for that, right? It can also be viewed as a descending triangle, a longer term descending triangle. And currently it break, right? Similar case. Okay, let me remove that. Okay, breakdown, right? Check these two price history, right? The current one breaking down, and the previous one. We can somehow find some similarity about the history, right? We are around this area. So expect ourselves to have the price consolidate for a couple of years and probably slow bleed, and then got a short squeeze, and then there could be something like this, right? Keep dropping, small bull market, keep dropping, and then enter a new bull market, right? Yeah. So what's our target? So let us check about the target. So this is a Fibonacci line for daily range. So you can see we picked a higher, we picked the pivot high and pick the pivot low for the area which has multiple times. So I think this will be the one. So whenever it dropped, right, the 100% line, it dropped to some area like 126 to 138% target. It got the area, but if you look at the longer term, actually this is very precise, right? This is very precise Fibonacci retracement line. It target at 200%, right? 200%. This is what the bear structure mean. Break the daily bear structure, break price structure, and ultimately it dropped down to 200%, right? Break the neckline, break the bottom multiple taps line, and then ultimately it dropped to like a 1-to-1 price target, right, around this area, so 200%. Yep, if we assume that the price follows similarly, because the market structure is similar, we also draw something like this, just to prepare ourselves for the worst scenario, right? I mean, not to scare everyone, but always have a plan. At least we have think about this already, right? Always have a plan. I think there's something we can draw similar. Pivot high, that would be the 0% line, and the 100%, which is the multiple taps bottom line. I think we will fix at some area like this. Anyone can work. So so previously, I think we got a short trade, right? In Ethereum, sorry, Ethereum. That would be a better scenario. So the price currently, right? It break down for so if, in this case, actually, like the last time this manipulation area is already targeted at the 127.138% target. Currently tapped again, but ultimately, if our assumption is true that we can ultimately target this 200% target, right? That we at this area. So I would argue that this is our price. This is a short traders target, ultimate daily target. That would be like 44K to 42K, right? And that'll be some area that we can potentially beat for long, and look for a bounce to like 58K, right? This would be a longer term. Like that would be something of our update. 1, 2, right? Around this area. All right. Okay. This is daily price chart. I think that's pretty much everything. Don't try to catch a knife drops, because very insane. The volatility increase for the current environment. You don't really know what will happen, right? Okay, for Ethereum chart, I think for the Fibonacci retracement line will look much better. Let me try about like why we are targeting like this area. So I can remove this long short. It's not effective anymore. So what is our price target? Like we can check about this. We draw something like this. This is what I normally would use to define the daily target. The pivot high is 0%. The multiple taps bottom place for daily level is a 100% line, right? And previously our target, my target is if I enter the short for daily level, I would target like around 127%, 138%, which is like this. So it's quite well. I didn't expect that it can drop so fast, right? It currently the price had tapped to 161%, and for the longer target, if the Bitcoin price can drop to 200% target, the Ethereum price actually it should be able to drop to a similar scale as well, right? That'll be 1668, right? That would be some good area for the spot. But if you look at this, that would be the price look really bad, right? That'll be some bad scenario, really bad scenario. It bounce out, and then it keep bleeding. If it's like this, anyway, we can wait for like December, November, December. Just a really rough guess. We bid here. That'll be a spot bid. As for some other scenario, because it drops so much right now. When I check about the price chart, it looked insane. I was shocked actually. Like last hour, when I checked about this price. Let me remove this one as well. This is definitely absolutely a panic price drop, right? How much is the drop? So for this price drop, price range, only 2 hours. 2 hours drop for 21%. That's insane. Or even for 1 hour, that's 70%. That only happens like before, like for some, March the 12th event. I'm not sure if anyone remember that 2020, or some the COVID event, right? This is like 1 hour drop. This is really insane. And if we check about like pivot, for the pivot area, this is a pivot high. Just solving pivot high. How much is the drop? Already 40% of the drop. Already 40% of the drop. That's really massive. That's really massive. So so that's why I would strongly suggest that don't try to catch a knife, because if you catch a knife, and even if you with like 1x leverage, you can easily got liquidated, right? 70% for 1 hour. You never know what happened, right? If it dropped like 30%, you have two to 3x leverage, right? If you can't really control risk, do some proper risk management, you can easily got liquidated. So don't do that. Don't try to do that. If you want to catch a knife, try to catch a bottom, try to do the spot. Use the spot to trade, right? Use the spot. Don't use futures trading. Use the spot to try to catch up here, and then you can expect a bounce, and then you exit quickly, right? That would be a good strategy. Okay. So yeah, and for Ethereum, I think definitely it's not looking good. Price is deeply below the 200 EMA line. So yeah, I will expect a short somewhere around here. But probably I don't know if we can find it this week. So if you got a short bounce, it should bounce really hard, right? For all coins should got some relief sooner or later. Maybe this week. Okay. Won't discuss further for this one. So okay, for Solana. Solana actually last week we project right something like this, right? Targeting all-time high. I try to I'm not sure. It seems like the price is really not easy to forecast. Maybe our projection is not that really applicable to the altcoin price chart, Solana price chart. See, like this price chart always got some fake out, right? The meaning of the fake out is that we try to project something, but actually they would go totally the opposite way, right? It's not as easy as the Bitcoin, Ethereum. It should be like some legitimate tokens, legitimate market. But Solana probably like is more of a manipulation market. So when it is staying at some legitimate area, you think it should bounce up, but actually it got like manipulated. Like last other week, I remember like it seems like it's broken down to the area, but also it got manipulated up. It got short squeeze. Like this one is it's kind of like a long squeeze, right? Back to this low area. So maybe I need to dig down some further research on this Solana chart. I didn't research enough, I'm afraid. For a daily chart, maybe we can look into some smaller small area of the price range, and you can see. But as for a pure technical analysis, I think it is standing at some area of support for sure. The reason is that firstly, it is standing at the lower boundary of the triangle, and secondly, it is standing at the daily range of the support area. And thirdly, if we expect like Bitcoin and Ethereum should have a release bounce, then we should also expect to see some strong bounce for Solana. Solana also leading the altcoins, right? This is one release bounce, and secondly, it's not bouncing up that well. So you can remember that's something like last week, similar case for Ethereum, right? This is what may happen for Solana. What is this? I will try to trigger a short here. For this one, I probably won't go long. I would rather wait because of the current uncertainty of the environment. And even for here, I'm not sure if I would enter a short because it is really close to a long trigger. So I would prefer to really trade on Solana and altcoins. But if it compared to be a short bounce, probably we would chase for some altcoins bounce up trade for a low time frame price chart environment, right? That's something like this. Okay, so back in all for Solana, pretty much looking like last week's Ethereum, right? You check out that, and then let me make some updates. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sure. Pretty much looking like last week's Solana, right? So definitely expect something like this, max drop. If you break it down like this, if you couldn't find enough support, and why this arrow is not showing up. Okay. Right, then if that's the case, then that would be a bear market for like Q3 to Q4, right? We can repeat something similar, right? We can also find something like this. Oh my God, that would be insane, right? That's $36. $36, but we didn't find some support area. Oh, that'll be this weekly area, weekly support area. If we move down a bit lower, oh, this altcoin chain is insane. Price fluctuation is so huge. Like $28. We got massive dump. That's like this. But probably it's wrong, right? Because the projection for Solana always didn't find really effective, right? Like last week we projected for targeting weekly high, all-time high, sorry, all-time high. For this week targeting all-time low, something like that. But maybe need to flip the device very quick. Just very quick guess, right? Very quick guess. So, but for pure technical analysis is okay. For the okay bit, for the okay bit, didn't really know whether we have something like this, but you never know, right? You never know, like last week, that's like $200 for Solana. The current week is like standing at $100, like 50% retracement, 35%. So what happened if like 75% retracement? That's something always happen, right? In the bear market for the altcoins. Okay, then basically that's it. So in summary, I think the market is not looking good now. Try to be patient. Try to be patient to check out some more of a certainty of the market. Probably need to wait for 1 to 2 days and then we can chat. But for the current market structure, it's not looking good. Not a bull market anymore. So try to do some short trades and also range bound trade. Yeah. So keep safe. Keep safe. Hope you guys have great days. And if you have anything, let's discuss on our Discord channel, Telegram channel. We have a community there. And if you have anything, please let us know. Also, if you are interested in joining us, please let us know. So, okay, that's pretty much it. Look forward to having the discussion with you guys for next Monday's market review. Okay, that's all. See you guys. Bye bye.